Hey, welcome to the Best Sports Highlights. My name is Chris with a K. So glad you came through. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you please subscribe, hit the bell notification so you never miss out on the content I post here on this channel. And I would definitely appreciate it if you leave a brother a like. It's a very simple thing to do. Just click the like, as well as I would definitely appreciate if you leave me a comment. Because throughout the video, I do ask questions and stuff, and I want to hear your feedback. Because I can't just guess what you're thinking unless you write it. So yeah, all feedback is welcome. Yeah, just try to be positive. Don't be negative, please. No one likes a negative Nancy or negative Ned. But anyways, yes. So tonight, the Miami Heat are currently right now playing the Atlanta Hawks. This is a good matchup. The reason why I say that is because the Miami Heat right now are rated 6th in the NBA in points per game, ninth in rebounds, 8th in assists, and 21 opponents scoring points to get them. So they're not that great in regards to keeping the defense at bay, keeping opponents from putting up high points. They're 2-1 right now. They're ranked 5th in the Eastern Conference, 5th, and they're ranked 2nd in their division. While the Atlanta Hawks are ranked 16 in points per game in NBA, ranked 18th in rebounds, 15 in assists, but 6th. So their defense is better than offense, but the Heat's offense is better than defense. Pretty flip-floppy game, right? Then their record is 2-1 like the Heat. But check this out. They're ranked number 3 in the Eastern Conference, ranked number 1 in their division. All right. So it's a pretty good thing that game's going on. It's pretty closely contested right now. So right now, let's look at score. Who is winning? Who is winning right now? Last time I checked, it was the Heat. But right now, yeah, the Heat are up 3 points, 45 points. The Heat have right now to Atlanta Hawks 42, right? Second quarter. So let's check out what's going on. The stats. All right. So Collins, oh my gosh, Collins dropping 18 points. He's shooting 4 for 5 from three-pointers. There's a lot of people shooting three-pointers this year. Yeah, won't be long. I don't know if no one's going to break Steph Curry's 400 three-point record, but there's going to be a lot of people making over 200 threes this year, definitely over 100. So he's the leading scorer on the team. The next person with the highest point is 5 points, shared with 3 people. That's Young, Herta, and Bembry. I like Young. He's been on fire lately. Young's not shooting that great this game. 2 of 5, 1 from 3 from three-pointers. But let me tell you some stats about Trae Young. Right now, Trae Young is averaging 34 points. So through 3 games, he's averaging 34 points a game. Let's see what else. He's averaging 6 rebounds, 9 assists, and a steal through 3 games. Through 3 games. Not bad at all. Collins is averaging 10 rebounds a game. 10 rebounds a game, 14 points a game. Well, yeah, 10 rebounds, 14 points a game. And steals, Bembry, the shooting guard, is averaging 1.3. And in blocks, Collins is averaging 2 a game. When we look at the Miami Heat, on the other hand, let's see how they're looking right now. So their leading scorer right now is Jimmy Buckets, or Jimmy the Butler. He's back. I think he was away because he had a baby. Because I'm like, why this man hasn't been playing the 3 games? I ain't hear about no injuries. No one's been talking about him on Sports Center, from what I've seen, on the sports channels. And turns out he had a baby, is what the word's on the street. But he's leading the game with 12 points. He's shooting 4 of 4, 1 for 1 for 3. He's 100%. So right now, let's see, Heat in the lineup, they have Herro, Dragic, Olenek, Butler, and Adebayo. That is a good lineup. Yeah, everybody can shoot threes except Adebayo, so that's a good lineup. And then you got Leonard, Nunn, Silva, and Winslow. So they got a good squad, actually, if you think about it. Dragic has 11 points. He's shooting 4 of 9. Herro has 10 points. He's shooting 4 of 6. When Herro gets going, I think he can't be stopped. This guy is amazing. This guy is super duper amazing. I think wait till you get his feet under him and he gets used to it and he catches his shot. He's going to be like, he might have a Klay Thompson type of game when one season I see it, like one Probably not as much as Clay do. And what I mean by Klay Thompson again, I'm talking about when Clay hooks up 20 points, 30 points in a quarter. I think Hero can do that. He probably might not reach as high as Thompson, but this guy's dropping 22 points a game. No, not 22. I'm sorry. That's none. None on I don't even know who this guy is and where he came from, but I like this guy. He's dropping 22 points a game. Kendrick Nunn. Okay. He went to Oakland. He was born in 95. This guy's only 24 years old. What? This guy's only 20 years old. This is his first year. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. What in the world? So he's averaging 22 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. This guy's on fire. I like him. 6'2". It's a 6'2 guard. He weighs, that's how much. He weighs 184, 6'2". Wow. August 3rd, 1995. I was born in 88. Oh my gosh. Bigger than me, younger than me. Adebayo, Bam. Yeah. So Bam is averaging, he's leading the team with 11 rebounds a game. He averages 15 a game, 11 boards, 5 assists. He can possibly be a potential backup for All-Star. I don't see why. Let's see, Winslow's averaging 6.7 assists. He's the leading assist guy. And Winslow, he's dropping 19 points a game. Him and Dragic are dropping 19 points a game, 7 assists, 9 rebounds. Oh my gosh. I mean, 6.7 assists, 9 rebounds. You can call it 7. Dragic's averaging 19, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. So yeah, Kendrick Nunn is leading the team with actually 2 steals a game, and Silva is at averaging 1.7 blocks a game. So this is going to be a close game, and if it comes down to defense, even though the stats say that Atlanta is a better defensive team, they're ranked like 6, and the Heat's like 20. What was the number? The Heat's were 21st. The cool thing about the Heat is that they're a nitty-gritty team, and when it gets down to it, they will play you to the wire. Like every time they would play the Warriors, for some reason they would beat the Warriors, because I don't know how, but like they would beat the Warriors. But the fact that Jimmy returned, I think that defensive rating is going to go up, meaning the number's going to lower. That they should end the season in the top 10 defense with Jimmy buckets on the floor. I call him the Butler just because, not just because of his last name, because a Butler is someone who's not related to the family, but comes in, their job is to make sure everything's intact, stuff like that. So he's an outsider that came in, and he's going to make sure everything's intact. He's going to be accountable. He's going to get people's face. He likes to play hard ball, tough ball. This man will wear you out. So I think he's a perfect addition to the Heat. And the question I'm going to ask, I didn't forget to ask a question because I said I ask questions throughout the video. Where do you guys think the Heat will land? Like, how far do you think they go? Do you think they make the playoffs? I think they do, because the East is kind of wide open this year. The only team you have to really be scared of is the Bucks, but the Heat beat them already without Jimmy buckets. The Celtics maybe, but definitely the Sixers are the biggest threat because they're undefeated right now. But they're the biggest threat in the East. All the other teams is kind of like a Royal Rumble, like it's all up for grabs, because I don't really see any other team being a threat. Maybe the Nets, because you got Kyrie. So I'm like now, defaulting to what teams are left in the East with great players. And Kyrie screams. So you got Boston, the 76ers, the Bucks. That's where the Hawks might be one of the teams you got to look at because Trae Young, he's having a good season. Let's see how long that continues. But everything does change throughout the seasons because teams will get more acclimated to each other. Then after the All-Star break, that's when the real fun begins. So I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game, and I'm going to watch the rest of it. The Heat are up to 52-42. I predict the Heat to win. They're at the Heat's home. I don't see why not. They won't win. It's just Jimmy buckets came. He has 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. It's the second quarter right now with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. I don't see why they don't get the W. They're a great team. Jimmy buckets back, and they're at home. So I don't see them losing this game. But Yeah, I see them winning. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. They're going to win this game. I think this team will be in the playoffs this year. And if they do make the playoffs, based on if they make top, if they make any seed 5 or below, I think they're going to definitely win around and upset somebody. So if they're seed 5 or below, I think they're going to upset whoever they play in the first round. Because if they're 5, they play 4. If they're 4, they play 5. So they'll be playing the next person if they're 4 or 5. But if they're 6, they're playing 3. So which could be either, I don't even say, because I know the Bucks and the Sixers are gonna be one. So it'll probably like Boston or somebody. So I think they can give somebody a big upset this season. I want to know your thoughts on it. Who do you think is gonna come out of the East one, and how far do you think the Heat will go? And even the Hawks, I see them being the 5-6 seed. Just seeing how they play so far. We'll see how it goes, right? Well, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, leave me a like. I would definitely appreciate it. And definitely leave a comment. I want to hear your thoughts and your feedback of what's going to go down. So then I will be back. Until next time, peace, love, and hair grease. And I'm out of here like last year. And I'll come back in like New Year. Yeah.